Welcome to Mind, Body, and Emotions is Your World, the podcast that brings energy, heart, and insight to life's big topics, from the economy and fitness to spirit and soul. Each episode lifts you up with real talk and vibes that lock you into what truly matters. Take a breath, embrace the moment. Your journey to a fuller life starts now. You're now listening to your host, Joe Aponte.
Welcome to the Mind, Body, and Emotions is Your World podcast, where real voices meet real perspectives. Every episode dives deep into the human experience, and we want your voice in the mix. This podcast is produced by Tammy HSS, and I am your host, Joe Aponte. Disclaimer, because you know we have to have them. The views shared in this podcast are personal opinions and should not be considered professional advice or verified facts. We encourage all listeners to seek qualified guidance when needed and to do your own honest research. Explore, question, and come to your own informed conclusions. That's what true growth is all about. We are not lawyers, financial advisors, or anything of the sort. We are just here trying to build better lives financially, spiritually, and economically. Today's episode title is The Last Trumpet of Fiat. Prepare for the Stablecoin Kingdom. Ooh, that's a big one. All right. Introduction. This isn't just another podcast episode. It's a warning, a wake-up call, a moment of clarity for those who've been grinding, surviving, and showing up day after day without realizing the rules are changing. In my opinion, if you are not in this crypto market, you are in a bit of trouble. Maybe more than a bit of trouble, okay? Hey, that's just my opinion. You've been told that hard work is enough, that saving dollars and clocking hours will secure your future. But the truth is, you're entering into a new world economic system. Stablecoins, digital dollars backed by real assets, are becoming the backbone of global finance. And while the headlines distract you with inflation, elections and celebrity drama, the infrastructure of the next economy is already here. The train has already left the station, and you better have your ticket to ride the wave, baby. This episode is for the builders, the believers, the ones who know that true wealth isn't just financial, it's physical, emotional, and spiritual. At the XY Fitness Initiative and Holistic Mindset, we're not just talking about workouts and wellness. We're talking about the individual sovereignty, about aligning your body, your mind, your money with purpose. Because the opportunity of a lifetime isn't found in hype, it's found in preparation. So, if you're ready to reclaim your power, understand the shift, and position yourself before the wave hits, you're exactly where you need to be right now. This is your moment. This is your time. Not to panic, but to prepare and do it quickly. You've been working hard, showing up, providing. But while you've been focused on surviving, right, day to day, for some, the greatest exchange of wealth in human history is happening right now, right before your very eyes. In my opinion, and it's just my opinion, all right? This is the way I see it. The rich will get richer, the poor will remain poor, and the middle class is gone, boom, that's it, you're done, period. The banks and huge institutions is planning to suck up all the wealth. And well, where will you be in all of this? Where will you and I be in all of this? The biggest deal in history is happening. Wouldn't you want to at least get what you can and be ahead of the game, right? This isn't hype. This is infrastructure. And if you don't understand what stablecoins, crypto protocols, and digital assets really mean, you're being left behind. In fact, you will be left behind. Forget about it. You're going to be way back there, okay? Saying, hey, where you going? Where you going? You're leaving me behind. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Today, I'm breaking it down. No fluff. Let's start here, all right? Let's start right here. The old system. Fiat currency, centralized banks, inflation. Guess what? It's cracking. That dam is cracking. The old world economic structure is crumbling. And where are you in all this? For those of you who have dollars under, the pillow, the bed, you know what I mean? You stash a little bit there or else. I really don't know how long the paper dollar is going to last. Okay? You should get on board the digital train. Don't be left behind. In its place, a new digital economy built on blockchain. Now, what is blockchain, Joe? I can't start telling you what blockchain is, okay? Because I studied and I was looking at it and I was like, it was a little confusing. But look, it's confusing a little bit, right? But all you need to know, there are a bunch of nodes everywhere. A bunch of, let's just say, for simple purposes, computers with verification and all that other stuff when they, Anyway, all right, it's just a little complicated. It could take forever to explain, so I'm not going to get into that right now. Just that you know that, it's going to be built on a blockchain, all right? And again, if you look at blocks of information, right, a little block of information, let's say, tokenization, again, like I said, it gets difficult. So let's just skip that. I'm not going to go there. Stablecoins like, RLUSD, USDC, USDT, and Athena's USDE are all becoming the backbone of global trade. They're programmable, borderless, and immune to the chaos of traditional banking. But stablecoins are just the beginning. Projects like Ethereum, XRP, Sui, and Ton are all they're all built on rails for the next financial system. Welcome to your new digital world. Ah, yeah. These aren't meme coins. This is not Pepe, all right? These are infrastructure, utility, okay? Ethereum powers smart contracts, for example. XRP is revolutionizing cross-border payments. You get payments like instantaneously almost. Sui offers lightning-fast transactions for Web3 applications. All the applications are going to go on Sui. Not only Sui, but everything. All the chains. Ton is integrating directly with Telegram. The people that send Telegram and everything is going to be on there, bringing crypto to the masses, And new players like Plume, Graphite Network, and Rexus Finance are all tokenizing real-world assets like ETFs, real estate, commodities, making them tradable on-chain. Get it? Blockchain. Okay? Blockchain. All right? Here's the hard truth. All right? Most people won't see this coming. And, in fact, and I hate to say it, and many will fall by the wayside because they are too distracted. The Epstein files and who's getting arrested and, oh my God, it's the Orange Man and, oh my God, it's horrible. It's this, it's that. You better wake up. That's what I'm going to tell you right now, because you're going to be on the sideline And you're going to be in a freaking a line, okay, to get a meal, okay? If you don't wake up and snap out of it, detach yourself from the BS, you're going to hurt. You're going to hurt a lot. They'll keep chasing job security while the money system itself is being rewritten. They'll wait for CNN or Fox to tell them what's already too late. By the time you get your information from whatever network you want to get, it's too late. The train has left the station. But you're here. You're listening. And if this is making any sense to you, pass it on. Yeah, I mean, this is critical thinking right now, okay? You need to say, okay, wait a minute. Let me just send it to my friends to get this good information, right? Because I want them to be okay. I want my family to be okay. I want them to get in on this, okay? And that means you have a chance to position yourself before the wave hits. But you've got to do the work. Do the research. Oh, but I don't have time. Well, if you don't have time, okay, you're going to get left behind. You make the time. Please, this is not advice, nor am I qualified to give you financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to help. Okay? I'm just trying to help, man. All right? However, I strongly suggest that, you get some advice, professional advice, right? And start doing the research so that you don't get left behind. Remember the words, you will own the thing and be happy. Where did you hear that from? I need you to awaken your senses. Where did you hear that from? You will own nothing and be happy. You will rent and not own anything. Social scoring system, controlling of the masses. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you right now? This is not fear mongering, but simple, a simple warning to start opening up your mind and your eyes to what is happening right before your eyes, okay? Don't buy into the hype, man. Read white papers, study tokenomics, join communities. Man, you don't have to join my community if you don't want to, but join something, for God's sakes. Get informed. What problem does this project solve? That's the one question you have to ask. Well, XRP. Well, XRP is one of the most popular ones, right? What do? Well, they transfer big money, billions and trillions of dollars on a chain, and they're transferring money within seconds. They move money, big money, utility. They even now getting into tokenization. They're getting into staking. Can't explain all that. You're gonna have to look into it. And who's backing it? Who's behind that token or that coin or that, that project, that crypto project, Is it built for real world use or is it just speculation? Start asking the questions. Get informed. You start off simple. You don't have to get complicated, but you gotta feel the urgency though, because time is running out. Learn what is a crypto wallet. Just learn about it. Get on the web. Learn. Is a crypto wallet good for you? Right? Understand stablecoins and how they're backed. Explore platforms like Coinbase, Kraken, or decentralized exchanges. And research Ethereum's layer 2, like, Arbitrum and Optimism. Look into Hedera's Hashgraph tech. Now that's I'm just saying, I like Hedera. Very undervalued project, but it's going to be involved in a lot of things concerning security, government. It's going to have a good utility. It's got a good use. It's got security. I'm not saying for you to do anything. I'm just telling you there's enterprise grade speed, right? They'll do it at enterprise grade speed. Study Plume's, integration of real world assets into DeFi, and most importantly, don't just invest money, invest time. Get in the know, get some knowledge. Move fast, get the knowledge. Get your ducks together. Because the greatest wealth transfer isn't just about buying low and selling high. It's about understanding the system before it becomes a system. Unfortunately, which I believe for many reasons, the system is already here. It's being adopted. The lights are about to be switched on. And whoever's in the house is in the house. Who's ever outside of the house, oh well, bye-bye. Okay? This is your moment, not to panic, but to prepare. The XY Fitness Initiative and Holistic Mindset aren't just about physical health. They're about personal sovereignty, a peace of mind and confidence, financial, emotional, and spiritual. So take the next step. Start your research, join the community, and claim your place in the new economy before it's too late. With that said, this is Joel Ponte. So long until the next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in to the Mind, Body, and Emotions is Your World podcast show. Love what you heard? Then show us some love. Tap that like button. Share this episode. Whether it's one click or a shout out, your support fuels everything we do. We see you, we appreciate you, and we can't wait to have you back for the next vibe-packed episode. Until then, thank you for being part of the movement.